Live from downtown Mobile, this is Mardi Gras 2016. Brought to you by The Exchange.
Welcome, everybody, to the final parade of 2016 on WJTC UTV44. I'm Darwin Singleton.
And I am Colton Bradford. Darwin, we did it.
We made it to the end.
We made it to the end.
It was
Happy
like
Fat Tuesday.
Oh, how many? 2 weeks ago about it that we started this journey.
Oh, I'm like exhausted now.
Yeah, but you know we still have enough energy for one more parade.
Yes.
And enough costumes for one more parade. I decided to don the feathers, and I looked around and said, "What haven't I put on?" And this was the one thing that
He's
I found.
got all of it on. Everything that he hasn't worn this Mardi Gras season, you're seeing on your TV right now.
I'm sure there's something else here. Anyway, we are getting ready to see the oldest parading group in Mobile Mardi Gras. And they started when?
1867 was the year that they were founded, but their first parade in downtown Mobile was in 1868, the following year.
Ah, okay. And I was trying to do the math. That means they're really close to 150. Is that right?
150 years, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm talking about the Order of Myths, too.
Yeah, OOMs, Order of Myths. And these are the folks that still have flambeaux. Well, now they use flares, actually, I believe, to illuminate their floats. We're going to go ahead and get ready for it. Oh, you see the first float right now, and this is a traditional, very simple float, but it has a lot of meaning. And the OOMs, when you see this float come down the street, you know Mardi Gras is about to come to an end in Mobile.
That's right. And we were actually just reading online. Those gold balloons that you see there, those are actually pig bladders.
That's right. Some pigs are doing without their bladders this evening. Oh, he just dropped one. Those are a great keepsake if you can get one. The broken column has always been a little bit disputed. What does it mean? Folly chasing death around the broken column, beating death with the pig bladders. Basically saying, okay, death, you'll eventually win, but not tonight. We are celebrating Mardi Gras. Death's kicking him as he goes around the column.
That's right.
That is one of the most iconic scenes you will see in Mobile Mardi Gras.
Again, founded in 1867. Their first parade in downtown Mobile was 1868. It's the Order of Myths right here on WJTC UTV44. Always the final parade of Mobile Mardi Gras. And the oldest parade.
Well, yeah, because they're the oldest group.
The Excelsior Brass Band.
I didn't realize this until I was just reading a little bit ago on Mobile Mask, which, by the way, Steve Joint does a great job with Mobile Mask every year. It's still a relatively new publication, but it sure does outline Mobile Mardi Gras very well. The pig bladders are always tied to a piece of broomstick. Huh. Now, I don't know why, but mine is not to ask why. Okay, here we go. It's always on old reflective theme from the OOMs. Tonight it's the Odyssey of Festivals, 1868. By the way, you know those pig bladders? I was just looking at Mobile Mask. Oh, this Calhoun High School Marching Band, by the way, that we've got going by us right now. Calhoun High School Marching Band. First band to lead off this parade, other than of course, the Excelsior Band. But the pig bladders, according to Stephen Joint Mobile Mask, they're kind of cured, but they can be a little bit stinky.
Yeah. Tonight you'll notice tons of different festivals all across the globe. This float right here that you're seeing is the Full Moon and Thailand Festival.
Oh, wow. So they're really reaching out. This should be fun. We'll get a lot of different points of view. So last chance to nail our lights, I guess, and they just did.
Save the banana moon pies. All right.
I hope Folly does win tonight. You really aren't coveting those ramen noodles from earlier, are you?
I know. Look, I'm not. These are coming back on the plane with me, Darwin. These.
The brand name ramen noodles. Those are the good stuff. Well, we're going to have quite a few bands in this parade because we haven't seen the first float yet. And we're seeing bands. This is good. We love bands in our parades. You are watching the Double OMs and Clark County High School marching in the Double OMs parade to end Mardi Gras 2016. But let's not talk about the end just yet, because we're just at the beginning of the Double OMs celebration to festivals from around the world. It's Japanese New Year coming up here in just a second. I'm thinking maybe you want to hold the sign the other way so I can read it. I'm learning to read upside down a little bit. Wow.
Wait, are those more ramen noodles?
Well, it is Japanese New Year. I guess so.
It's kind of fitting, right?
Love the dragon and the Japanese lanterns. I'm trying to remember what the year is. You know, it's a different. That's a Chinese New Year.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, we have a peanut count-dar. And I'll have
Oh man.
some peanuts to munch on throughout the night.
Yeah, we got some peanuts here. That's one of my favorite clothes. Oh, look, confetti action going there. Beautiful, beautiful costumes.
Lots of confetti here in downtown Mobile as the Order of Myths are taking over our Fat Tuesday coverage right here on WJTC UTV44.
13 floats tonight, designed by Bradford Ladd and built by Craig Stevens Carnival Artists.
The Southside Marching Band now getting ready to take over Government Street.
These folks themselves will play here. Southside Marching Band from Selma, Alabama. As we get ready to celebrate Dominion Day in Canada. Coming up in our next close, as we celebrate festivals, the Odyssey of festivals from around the world. Double OMs with 13 floats tonight.
Looking very Canadian with a giant moose.
And the Mounties, yeah. Uh-oh, one of them just pointed up there and said, look at the TV cameras. I don't know what's going to happen here. That's what's going to happen here. A whole bunch of doubloons. Nice. You know, I haven't seen a lot of doubloons this year. Good job, Double OMs. Keep those doubloons coming. Those are collector items.
Now, we have gotten tweets about this next guy since we first asked what his name was.
And I told you earlier,
many weeks ago, whenever we kicked off our parade coverage right here on WJTC UTV44, that would be Weevo the Clown.
I'm glad you remember, because I could not remember again. For some reason, I have this problem remembering Weevo's name. It's so sad. Maybe I just try to put it out of my mind.
For years now, Weevo has led the Olympia Brass Band in Mobile Mardi Gras.
While I'm thinking about it, I'd like to shout out Teresa Tarleton, I believe is her correct pronunciation of her name. She gave me some beautiful hats. She's made some last year, and she made some for me this year for our coverage. And I've had so many kind things given to me for my on-air presentation, shall we say. A beautiful pin from Dynasty Collection.
A very cool float. The Running of the Bulls.
Spain, another festival. Wow, they're throwing tonight. These floats are beautiful.
Watch out, Dar.
Some of those wonderful blues I was bragging on earlier. Whoa.
I believe that would be a Chinese dragon boat.
Okay, so probably Chinese New Year, maybe? I'm not sure I missed that one. Well, wow.
All right, Dar, one last night that you and I have to dodge.
That was I'm going to hit you with something.
Duck and dive.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
All right, that band, the Selma High School band of blue, I believe. Selma having a pretty good representation. We've seen these folks before. They've been involved in Mardi Gras quite a bit this year. Great band, too. We're going to hear from them right now. This is the last parade of the 2016 Carnival season.
Founded way back in 1867, their first parade held here in downtown Mobile was the following year in 1868, making it Mobile's longest running and oldest Mardi Gras society. The sounds of the Selma High School marching band.
Tonight, by the way.
And we want to remind you, too, if you have enjoyed all the coverage over the last couple weeks, as we made Mardi Gras in 2016, right here on WJTC UTV44. Make sure that you sound off and let us know on our Facebook page. You can tweet us as well, at Local15News, and use the hashtag Local15Mardi Gras.
De los Muertos, Mexico. The Day of the Dead is what that means. Yeah. That's a great float, too. These floats are beautiful tonight.
I love the sombreros. That's awesome.
Are you like me? Are you dodging things in your sleep now?
Well,
I'm just wondering if you, because I do.
Okay.
I know this guy's frustrated that I'm not able to catch it. Please.
All right, peanut count for the night.
Okay, he's not done yet.
We're up to 2 bags.
All right. He did a great job, though. It wasn't your fault, dude, for throwing. It was just my fault not being able to catch.
More marshals.
Yeah.
Here's the Order of Myths. Help us wrap up Mardi Gras 2016.
I did not catch the name of this float.
I didn't either.
It looks like, I'm not quite sure. That's a super soaker on the front, right?
Yeah.
And what? There's a head laying on the
Kind of looks like an avatar.
maybe that's what it is. The Day of Avatar?
No idea.
It's a lovely float, whatever you're trying to be.
That is awesome.
I never watched a parade in 3D.
Yeah.
This is it. Whose band this was, if this one got by us. Let's just say maybe Haneyville, we're not sure, but let's just say it's a really good band.
Yeah.
Because they are sounding good out here tonight. A lot of sound for a smaller band too. Some of the bigger bands sometimes will split up and go into 2 or 3 bands so they can reach more people in the parade route.
The next float that you're going to see on your screen right now, pretty self-explanatory. It would be the 4th of July here.
Independence Day, yeah.
In America.
All right, and that...
Here we go, Doug.
Yeah. Great float. Looks super. Love the hat. Lord, yeah, and you know I love hats, so that's a nice one. Don't have one like that. "13 floats tonight in this parade.
The Order of Myths, Mobile's oldest, longest-running parade here in downtown Mobile. Founded in 1867. Their first parade was 1868. And we are right across from Government Plaza at 202 Government Street. It's the Exchange. Thanks to our friends here at the Exchange, because we have had so much fun making this our headquarters.
And you know, a lot of people have made this their headquarters for businesses. If you go inside where we have been working out of, but beyond the balconies, there are multiple office spaces in here, and they share a common hallway and different lounge areas, a variety of different services here. And if you're looking for a great place to start your business, this might be very well affordable. Good place for you. This would be Bay City Brass. Marcus Johnson, of course, founded this group about 20 years ago, and he passed away, unfortunately, but they are carrying on the tradition.
Look like they are up to no good here on this floor.
Okay. This is...
Whatever that festival is where you throw tomatoes at everybody.
You know, I remember seeing something about the Rotten Tomato Festival. So I hate that we didn't see the name on that float, but you know, that would be difficult to stand up like that on that float. I would be so over the side, not too much time. Oh, this is Lloyd Rice. How not? That's great. You know, if you stay here long enough, you will have a complete meal. What do we have here?
The Robert E. Lee Generals from Montgomery, Alabama, now taking over Government Street.
Ready, I believe, the song they're playing. Oh, that red looks really good on the parade route, doesn't it?
For a chilly night, it's kind of a busy night here in downtown Mobile.
People have decided, hey, this is our last shot. If we're going to see a Mardi Gras parade, we haven't already, this is it. You better come now or forever do without until next Mardi Gras. Another year away. Actually, more than a year away, because Fat Tuesday's later next year. It's like the end of February.
Darwin, are you going to give anything up for Lent this year?
Oh, I see. I started to say sleep, but I think I've already done that.
I don't think you and Kelly Jones have... I don't think that either of you can give up sleep for Lent this year.
No. Oh, no. No, we'll give up insomnia. How's that? Oh, all right. I'm thinking this is Oktoberfest.
I believe so.
That's right. Because what other festival requires lederhosen?
Getting ready to invade the streets of downtown Mobile, one of Darwin's favorite
Blowhouse Band. Let's see if they perform for the camera. They're usually pretty good about that. Oh, yeah. Here they go. We love our Blowhouse Band. Blowhouse Band, everybody, with just as much energy as they had the first parade of Mardi Gras season this year. Oh, this float. There are a bunch of throwers on this float. Darwin, they've invested heavily in footballs. Let's see. I'm trying to think of that float. It's a Dutch float. Whoa! Dutch Day. How's that? Oh, nice catch.
Yeah. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have just witnessed our last float.
I believe.
Of the 2016 Mardi Gras season with the double OMs.
Yeah.
That means just like that.
See you next year.
It's over. As the Mobile Fire Department and Police Department wrap it all up here. It has been a long journey, and you've been watching it with us on WJTC UTV44. We really appreciate that. We have enjoyed bringing it to you, and we've had a lot of nice comments from folks who have been watching along the way, especially folks. You know, it's been really cold, Colton, and windy, and a lot of people just couldn't get out for that reason. And so, you know, it was really nice that we were able to bring it to them.
And if you've enjoyed our coverage over the last couple, I mean, we've been here for
38 days.
Seems like forever, Darwin. If you have enjoyed the coverage over the last couple days, make sure that you let us know, because that helps us determine whether we bring it back next year. You can sound off on Facebook and Twitter.
True. And or just give us a phone call every now and then. And you know, go by our sponsors. We've had Malute Furniture.
The Beckerly Law Firm.
Beckerly Law Firm. And let's see, I'm trying to think.
Budget Breaks.
Budget Breaks, yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of. And, of course, the Exchange here. If you see those folks stop in and say, you know, we really appreciate the fact that you help us bring Mardi Gras to, well, to everybody at home. It's been a lot of fun. And, yeah, we're a little tired, but it has been fun. Colton, you came all the way down from Boston. And you know, you're still, tell us real quickly what you're doing up there now.
Yeah,
okay?
so I grew up on the radio here.
Yeah, 95 KSJ.
And then started hanging out with you guys over at Local 15 with you and Kelly. And then I moved to Boston to be on the radio there. And now I'm on the radio in Boston and Atlanta and down here on the Gulf Coast. And so whenever you called and said, hey, I need some help this year for Mardi Gras.
You answered our call.
I came running, and I have had so much fun, and it's been so cool to introduce listeners who listen to me on the radio in Boston and Atlanta and beyond, and get to show them my hometown. And boy, for the last couple of weeks, she has put on quite a show for all of you who have been tuned in.
Yeah, I think it really helped people understand the roots of Mardi Gras, and that there's more to it than what you may at first think, because, you know, sure, New Orleans, everybody thinks Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but they're learning to think Mobile, and we appreciate that, because we love to have tourists come into town and enjoy our Mardi Gras. It's a whole different experience here. It's a little smaller area. You can get to things easier. People are always friendly here.
And I have got to tip my hat to you, Darwin, because you are Mr. Mardi Gras on the Gulf Coast, and everyone knows it who watches Local 15 News and UTV44, especially over the last couple weeks. You are Mr. Mardi Gras, right?
Just like a free party.
Right here on the Gulf Coast. And
just like a free party.
That's what's been so fun about this, is you and I get to host a party on television for a couple weeks.
Yeah, and a couple week-long party. And it has been a long, but it's been fun. But it is exhausting. I mean, we're you can tell our energy level is starting to wane a little bit. So I'm thinking it's a good thing that's starting to ease up a little bit. And we're saying, okay, but then, you know, tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
That's right. And then you and I, it'll take us like a solid week before we miss Mardi Gras, and we will be ready to be back right here on this balcony with all of you back at home.
We're going to do it again? Okay. I'm just wondering who's going to clean this mess
That's
up.
all on you, Darwin. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors right here, The Exchange. We love these guys.
We do.
Budget
Furniture, Budget Breaks, and the Beckerly Law Firm.
That's right.
And you for watching, because without you, we wouldn't be doing this at all. And, hey, the crew on the balcony, down in the truck, inside there, everybody. We've had people cooking food for us. It's just been really great. We've got, I'd like to name them all, but I would leave somebody out, even though it's not that large of a crew that pulls off this miracle.
Well, there are Local 15 family here, and
That's
UTV44
true.
family.
And WJTC, UTV44. We're lucky we have the ability to bring you all this coverage on these two channels. So we are your Mardi Gras stations, and we will be again next year. But in the meantime, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. We hope you had a safe carnival, a very happy experience for you and your family.
Take a deep breath, Darwin. We have made it. Happy Fat Tuesday.
And you're going to go and leave in the morning at 6 a.m. on a flight. I'm going to get up and go to Local 15 today with Kelly Jones, Kelly Foster, Taryn Reed, and Katie Herrera tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Get up and watch and see if I make it to work tomorrow.
Make sure that you tweet along, too. Use the hashtag Local15 Mardi Gras. Let us know what you think about all of our parade coverage right here on WJTC UTV44.
Until next year, I'm Darwin Singleton.
And I am Colton Bradford, and you have been making Mardi Gras.